And this one's kind of funny, and I'm really not sure what to think about this, but this is coming from the Kiev Post, which is a newspaper in Ukraine. And Ukraine is striving to kickstart the electric car industry in Ukraine. And Ukraine apparently has sizable lithium reserves. They plan to boost domestic electric vehicle production, but it could be a little bit more challenging. And I'm just like, what? You'd think they'd be on a total war footing. You'd think they would have everybody possible. They'd only be running industries that benefit the war industry. But no, they are looking at how to get into the EV industry. They apparently have vast lithium reserves. And guess what area a whole lot of those lithium reserves are in?
Yeah.
They're in the conflict zone. They're in the
Yeah.
Donbass, and they're by the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, which is currently held by the Russians. And, I'm just like, this just seems kind of preemptive to be making an announcement.
Maybe it's the not even cynical side of me looking at that, but is that an effort to say there's value in supporting Ukraine? There is value in us continuing this war effort, and what it looks like. Look, we have this natural resource that has already been cornered by, there you go. Last year, the reserves make up just 1% of the global reserves and a third of Europe's reserves. So maybe that's the third of Europe is that's their lifeline out there to say, hey, look, we have a resource here that's going to be of value. Keep supporting us. I don't know.
It just seems a little crazy. They're enough to provide batteries for 20 million electric cars. Here's kind of one of the things that we talk about this a lot. We talk about battery tech a fair amount. And when you're talking about battery technology, you've got a situation where we're looking at sodium ion batteries replacing a lot of lithium. And one of the big ones is because we can produce sodium ion batteries here in the United States. And so it would make sense for US EV makers to switch to that because the sodium ion batteries don't catch on fire. We can make it domestically. We don't have to rely on the Chinese, all these things. Like I always tell you, I'm always looking for bias on these articles, and I think you really found it there. It's like, hey, you can't let Ukraine fall into the wrong hands because we have to get those lithium deposits back.
I think I'd agree with you. They probably have. It's good to see forward focus and future considerations, but there's probably more on hand issues that they should be dealing with domestic industrial production.
They have a huge shortage of artillery shells. You'd think they'd be more concerned about cranking out artillery shells than being worried about making car batteries. Ukraine has produced electric buses, trolley buses, but consumer electric cars have only reached the project stage. And it seems like a weird time to get into it. They do make e-bikes. Well, they got a couple companies. There are 3 EV companies in the country. One that currently on hold during the war, one that's a rebranded Soviet off-road vehicle factory that turned electric, and electrical company in Lviv that also produces electric transport vehicles. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I was really surprised by that news piece when I came over it, and just like, why?
Hi, I'm David with EV World News. If you like this video, then please press the like button. If you like the content and would like to see more videos on electric vehicles, then please hit the subscribe button. If you have some feedback for us, please let us know in the comments. Have a great day.